I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and since it's double XP weekend right now, I figured it'd be the best time to drop this video. This video is intended for beginner players or even experienced players who never really bothered picking up Bubba because they were discouraged by stalling. At base kit ability level, you will literally stall after every single overhead no matter what. It's not until you get stalling resistance level 1 that you won't stall after every overhead. You can and probably will stall with the follow-up shot, but mastering your rev meter, you will be able to overhead and land a shot after. Once you get stalling resistance level 2, you will have way more wiggle room for not stalling after an overhead and managing your rev meter. I'll explain what that is. A lot of Bubbas, when they first start playing, they'll walk around the whole game like this, and eventually they'll start running around like this the whole game. And that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is actually hold your rev down, and you see the red bar filling up. Once it fills like 75% of the circle, Bubba raises his arms in the air. And as long as you keep the rev over about 75% of the whole circle, he will keep his chainsaw up and move at a really fast speed. And even though you see my stamina is going down, even if it goes to 0, you will never get exhausted. You can forever just keep running like this. Basically, it's like feathering the meter above the threshold over and over. Where you want to sit at on the meter is up to you. I usually hover around 80%. There's some people who really push it though and go to like 99, but I don't really recommend it, especially like at first, because if that meter goes all the way to the, like where it touches a yellow, you're gonna overheat. I know some people, they like to go off of the sound. It's kind of like a whistle. I don't know if you can hear it, versus like how I usually go like this. But this is what happens when the meter crosses to the yellow side. You overheat, and then there's a cooldown that you gotta wait until you can turn your chainsaw on again. So the reason you stall to begin with is because you run out of the yellow meter. Watch. As soon as you run out, you stall. So the more red meter you have filled up, the more yellow meter you have left over to not stall. So that's why a lot of people who are like barely feathering over the bare minimum threshold to raise Bubba's arms, they'll run out of meter right away. And that's why when you try to swing again, you stall. Basically, the more rev you have on the red, the more yellow meter you'll have left over. This is with the meter damn near like full swing. You have this much yellow meter left, so you can just swing again right away. Whatever input you use to move forward like this, you don't want to be hitting. So if you're on controller, it's left analog stick forward, and if you're on keyboard, it's W key. So the reason you don't want to hold forward to get the aim assist to kick in is because when you rev and Bubba puts his arms up, it automatically takes you forward. So there's no need to hold forward. Once you learn how to use the aim assist, you won't have to hit anyone directly head on. For example, let's say this pole was a victim, right? Obviously, you would want to hit them like this, but that's not always going to be the case because they could juke left, juke right last second. So as long as you know how to use the aim assist and let go of forward right before you swing, Bubba will track them. So basically what I'm gonna do is go forward and let the chainsaw take me forward and just swing, and it's gonna automatically do like a 360 hit. Watch. A lot of beginner Bubbas, right away they'll start cutting doors down, barricades down that they don't need to right necessarily right away. What you really want to do is pressure the victims as early as possible. Try to catch them off guard. Sometimes you can catch them going over stuff like this, grabbing a lockpick, and they'll be stuck in the lockpick grab animation. But here it pays off to not cut that red door or that first barricade right away. One thing I noticed a lot of Bubbas do that's really bad is they get too tunnel vision on a potential kill they could have got. Like right there, I could have killed her. I messed up, but I'm not gonna be a fiend and try to go all the way around that wall just to try to kill her.
Pushing Connie back to you. Right? No? No.
Where's she going?
Is pump storage.
She's going towards north.
Yeah. She's gonna go into the slit near you. Yes.
Connie's at battery.
No, it's good.
She's there though, like I saw her.
In cap?
In cap?
Yeah.